But later to give us the latest. But right now, a story that we wanted to cover earlier. Let's see if our reporter is ready in the Johannesburg CBD. Griselda Lewis, who's just outside Luthuli House. Griselda, very good morning to you and welcome. I hope that you can hear us now. Give us an update as to what is transpiring there right now.
Well, welcome back live outside the ANC's headquarters here in the Johannesburg CBD, where some protesters have arrived here now, but these are not supporters who are joining the hashtag Occupy Luthuli House campaigners. These members of the ANC say they are here to support President Jacob Zuma. You'd recall, of course, that one of the demands of this campaign, of the hashtag Occupy Luthuli House campaign, is for President Jacob Zuma to resign, as well as the entire National Executive Committee. Now, these members of the ANC have come all the way from the Free State and are saying they're here to support the ANC and also defend Luthuli House as well. Let's chat to some of the protesters who are here with us this morning. Putwam, Wena, you're coming from the Free State, I understand. I understand you're here to protest, but you're not part of the hashtag Occupy Luthuli House campaigners. You're here to support President Jacob Zuma.
Yes, they are here to support my president because today is March here at Luthuli House. Now. They are here, they come from Free State to support my president. Yes.
So you're saying President Jacob Zuma must not step down. You want he must complete his term.
That's why I want to because it's a mistake. Tell President Thabo Mbeki and I want to for President Thabo Mbeki. It's allowed President Thabo
Essentially what we're seeing here at the moment, Elvis, is that instead of the protesters that we were expecting this morning from the hashtag Occupy Luthuli House campaign, we're actually seeing protesters here who are protesting in support of the ANC president and the president of the country. They're saying that many more protesters or supporters in this regard are going to come here to defend Luthuli House. They're saying that they do not want the National Executive Committee to step down, and are saying that it was uncalled for those who are calling for President Jacob Zuma and the executive to resign. They're saying that these are internal matters which need to be addressed within the structures of the African National Congress. You can see there, undeterred by some of the organizers of that campaign. They're saying they're going to protest and show their support outside the headquarters of the ANC. Let me see if I can't speak to one of the other gentlemen as well. If we could ask our camera person just to pan this way a bit. Budwame, wena namhlanje uzokwenzani la namhlanje?
It's something like Kitlo protect the Luthuli House. I'm here to protect the President Jacob Zuma. Yeah.
All right. But Suge Free State, what are your thoughts on the protest action that was scheduled to take place here today? There are those who are calling for President Jacob Zuma to resign, as well as the National Executive Committee. What are your thoughts on that protest?
Come again?
What are your thoughts on that protest, those who are calling for President Jacob Zuma to resign?
Who are them?
There are those who are calling for President Jacob Zuma to resign. Okay. You are saying you are here to protect Luthuli House. What are your thoughts on those protests by those members of the ANC?
Batho bano ba tletse dikelello tsa bobana. Ke di perpetrators. Ke bona ba ntse ba protect the white monopoly capital happening in South Africa, including DA and EFF.
All right, essentially, that's the sentiment that is being shared here as these supporters of the ANC move towards the front entrance of Luthuli House. They're saying they're here to protect the headquarters of the ANC. They do not want President Jacob Zuma to resign, saying that those who are calling for that, as one of the people that I spoke to says, they're perpetrators and defenders of white monopoly. They're now heading right towards the entrance here. But strangely enough there, Elvis, the expectation here this morning was that there'd be members from that campaign, the hashtag Occupy Luthuli House, that were expected to come here. But there's absolutely no sign of them here this morning. You can also see that the MK veterans are also manning. They continue to man the entrance of the headquarters here in the Johannesburg CBD. A lot of vetting taking place before you enter the building here as well. Also, what remains to be seen at this point is whether the weekly meeting of the ANC, which usually takes place on a Monday, will actually go ahead at this point. You can see the MK veterans are pushing us to move away from the entrance here at the moment. They're really not allowing anyone past this line that they've created at this point, and are ensuring that even these who say they are supporters of the ANC and do not want this march to go ahead, they're saying that they're going to remain here throughout the day to ensure that they protect the Luthuli House, as they say. But the police presence as well, we're being told to turn away at this point. We're being pushed. Sir, can you not push me at this point? We're trying to do our jobs. So essentially, this is what the issue is here in front of the ANC headquarters at this time. The media also being told to move away from the entrance of the ANC headquarters here. But no sign of those protesters that were scheduled to march as early as 8 o'clock this morning. And the organizers are saying that they were threatened by some of the state machinery, as they indicate, and are refusing to say at this point who exactly threatened them, also claiming that the South African Police Service had also turned away some of the buses from the other provinces of ANC members who were scheduled to come and protest outside here, of course, calling for, amongst other things, the Fees Commission to be disbanded, saying it's not in line with the resolutions taken by the African National Congress. We'll certainly bring you a lot more from here, and whether that memorandum of demands will be handed over outside here, the entrance at Luthuli House, certainly still remains to be seen, but absolutely no sign at this stage of any of the protesters who were scheduled to embark on that action, calling for President Jacob Zuma to resign. We're moving again to the other side of the building at the moment, and the strong police presence does remain outside the building at this point. We'll wait to hear from the organizers of the hashtag Occupy Luthuli House campaign on what their way forward is at the moment. And I think of great concern at this point is whether there would be perhaps a clash between these supporters of the ANC who are saying that this campaign should not go ahead, the demonstration or the march which was scheduled to take place should not go ahead. But police certainly seem to have their hands tied at this stage, trying to ensure that perhaps when the group of the campaigners who've been saying that they want to occupy Luthuli House, that perhaps there isn't a clash between these two. Just to show you a bit this direction in terms of the Metro Police and how they are now moving the traffic from the main entrance, this main street here, just at Luthuli House, how they're moving traffic, trying to redirect traffic to ensure.
That's our reporter, Griselda Lewis, in the Johannesburg CBD. As you can see, the picture just broke there, giving us the latest there. She's in the thick of the protest. And the question that was asked is, who are they? Well, do you know? We're asking you that question this morning. How do you view the Occupy Luthuli House protest? There's a hashtag there, Occupy Luthuli House. So let us know on the Twitter handle at SABC Newsroom, as well as on our Facebook page. And if you like us there, you become part and parcel of the informed. But right now,